That was your response to losing 6-0 last week, after everything that's gone for you in the week leading up to this game. Forget my reservations about Roy Keane. Get the guy in and start getting some half-decent standards at this football club. It's been far too long since we had any. And it's Sunderland! Sunderland FC! Where my family stay! The world is here to see! Well done. First and foremost, well done to Doncaster. I talked to Aaron before the game. That's a good result for them, although it does kind of solidify the annoyances that I've had ever since we dropped into this league, where it feels like everyone, and this is what it feels like to me, any fans of these clubs, feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, it feels like everyone just bottles it against sides around us and then try and come and beat us. It's like, well, if you did it to us, why can't you do it to sides around us? But can't fault that. We were just shocking all over the pitch. Opening 5-10 minutes, we looked half alright, we created a chance or two, but if that's the response, then get someone who's going to get some decent fucking standards up. And yes, I'm going to use the swear word. If you don't like it, don't watch. It's far too, as I said in my intro, it's been far too long since we've had someone with creditable standards at this football club. It's dropped considerably for far too long. And I don't want anyone whatsoever telling me that fans are the problem, because they're not. They are clearly not. And even if they are a bit demanding, yeah, we're in the third tier of English football, man. We're in the third tier of English football. Apologies if you can hear me, but can't hear me because of the wind. We are in the third tier of English football, on the back of having 2 back-to-back relegations where we comfortably finished bottom both seasons. And then after that, it was 4 straight years in League One. And at this point, what I said at the top 2, if you can't be bothered to beat teams like Doncaster at home, then forget it. That's not a dig at Donny. They have every right to win the game as much as we do. But the fact of the matter is, if you're going for the top 2, you don't drop points in this game. You turn up, be professional, put the effort and application in, and you beat them. Simple as that. Simple as that. Both of the goals, I've had to sum them up. First one, again, poor marking, not bothering to track the man, and just casually, like, I think it was a Doty, whoever it was, score. I don't know if he came off. You can tell whoever it is. Great, good, decent finish. Hoffman, don't know whether you think he should have saved it. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, as long as you're respectful. And then the second one, probably just, well, not probably, it did kill it, because it gave us a mountain to climb in the second half, already 2-0 down, and the game was done practically by that point. Doncaster probably would never had an easier 45 minutes in their life, and having to see a game out like that. And yeah, we scored. Wow, whoop-de-doo, do you want a medal? Should have done. It's all good doing the 89th minute when you're 2-0 down. We needed that at least 45 minutes earlier to have a chance. Goodness me. Wigan, I'll tell you what, Wigan rightly will be rubbing their hands together at that. They'll be absolutely rubbing their hands together. They're still above us, 4 games in hand, 1 point. And you know what it is, we're going to have, and even then, I'm starting to think we're going to have a mountain to climb if we want the top 2. But mathematically, it's still possible. But the problem is, are we going to bother to do our jobs? Are we going to bother to actually be professional in the games we need to win? The way the last couple of games have shown, definitely not. And again, the results that cost them, if we finish in the playoffs, if you win the playoffs, great, obviously, but that's a lottery, it's never guaranteed. But if we don't finish in the top 2, the results as to why, Fleetwood 2, Sunderland 2, Shrewsbury 1, Sunderland 1, Accrington 1, Sunderland 1, Sunderland 1, Lincoln 3, Bolton 6, Sunderland 0, Sunderland 1, Doncaster 2. Those are the results that cost you. Those are the results that you should never, ever be dropping points in, or at least 9 times you should be winning. Out of the 6 games I've mentioned, you should be winning at least 3 or 4 of them if you want to have a chance of going up. Oh man. If you couldn't hear me due to the wind, it's probably for the best, because I've been waffling and talking garbage. But honestly, like I said, get Roy Keane in. Get someone who's going to kick these players up the backside and remind them who they're playing for, and remind them of the remit, which is to get automatically promoted. And if anyone tells me it's arrogant, I'm not having any of it. I'm not having any of it. I'm sick of hearing that. I've been sick of hearing that for 3.5 years, and I'm not putting up with it anymore. It's not arrogant to expect to go up to the Championship. We've had nothing to shout about for the last few years. We are not asking a great deal by expecting you to go up to the Championship. Simple as that. Okay, I've let that out. Needed to let frustrations out. Let's wait and see what happens with the appointment. Let's see if we can get a bit of momentum for the playoffs. Who knows? We'll wait and see what happens. But love you lots, guys. Like, comment and subscribe if you wish to, as always. Thanks for the support, it means a lot. I'm going to try and get a 3K before the end of the season. At least have something to cheer me up from this god-awful year. And see you later.